All righty. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Has it been 4 lives or 3? Listen, I'm exhausted. Y'all. Okay, this overworking. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. This is a crazy situation. Hopefully, I'm waiting for this stuff to update and everything. Welcome, everybody. I got my water. Because we got to cover some of this true crime with some internet mess, okay? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me or see me. This damn thing. Here it is. All right, we are ready and we are on and rolling. Okay, shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me say my hellos. I got Diddy, Miss Faye. Welcome, Christian B. Welcome. Yes, Didi, thank you. Yeah, I know. Let me get my water, okay? Because we got a lot to review. Cristina Diaz, thank you. Oh, you're at the lake? Girl, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Shout out to you. I hope the weather's going out well. Shout out to my people from Texas. Let me tell you, I heard that there's just so much going on over there. Please stay safe, okay? Stay safe. All right. Nebulous is in the house. Mixed cheeks. Said Miss Cheeks. This is my 3rd live, but it feels like the 4th. But it's my 3rd so far. And I'm working on editing videos. So there's that. Go figure. Just rant already. Welcome. Shout out to you. Lauren Watson. Welcome, love. All right. JoJo's in the house. You heard that the girl Gypsy Rose was bullying. Oh, yeah. See, that's a whole different beast too. JoJo has been a member for freaking 9 months. Hold up. Let me shout out JoJo. Shout out to JoJo. Thank you, JoJo, for supporting my channel. 9 months. That's a long time. Thank you. Are you sure's in the house? Welcome, Are You Sure? Thank you for being here. Shout out to you. Deborah's in the house. Yes. The last Ronan, welcome. Shout out to you. Last Ronan, you were cutting up. I can't remember which video it was. You were posting some interesting comments and we were just laughing. Was it the sperm one or which one was it? I don't know. Shout out to you. Kate's in the house. Nebulous. Yes, everybody. You saw your Twitter notification. Well, I'm glad that you're getting notifications on Twitter. Thank you. Yeah, you said something last, Ronan. I don't know. Something about what you said that really made me laugh really hard, but I don't even know what it was. I just remember your comment was like hilarious or something. Something that you said about something. Okay, why don't we do a little poll while we wait for more people to get in here? We got a full agenda today of topics and a lot of commentary to give. So why don't we do this? I'm going to type in on the poll. I am here for, and y'all vote on the topic Gypsy Rose, because I know you guys love you some Gypsy Rose. Karen Reed, because I know everybody loves Karen Reed. Alec Baldwin, because I know everybody loves Alec Baldwin. And the Diddy situation. Diddy. New allegations. What else did I put on that title? Feels like it's a lot more than this, but it's a lot. What are you here for? You're here for all of them? Lord have mercy. Yes, well, you got the two. All of the above? Well, which one do you want to hear? Like, where's your, like, I want to hear about this one right now. Let me know. April says, I'm here for all of them, Rabbit. All right. I can't dispute that. Deborah says she got her notification. I'm here for Rabbit. Oh, well, you are so cute. Thank you for saying that. I want to believe that back. Just say it. There, where are we starting at? Let me see it. Like, I'm ready to go. Okay. Ooh, Lord have mercy. 46% on Gypsy Rose. Well, if that's the highest, we're going to have to go Gypsy Rose last, because that's clearly the one that everybody's here for. And we got to get into Gypsy Rose and that situation, okay? You sick of Gypsy? She's like, I'm sick of Gypsy. I think everybody's sick of Gypsy. Grape tea, welcome. Okay. So Alec Baldwin is at 16%. We got 31 votes. Can we get to 50 votes, you guys think? Let me know. Well, thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you, Cheeks, for telling me to hit the like button. While you're voting, you can hit the like button. It doesn't hurt and it doesn't cost. Best way to, and it's free. Okay. Let's see. We got 32 votes. Can we get to 50? 50 votes. Because we have 58 people watching. Well, we'll see. Okay, at least get to 40 and then we're done. And I won't be begging you to vote. Oh, well, thank you. I really don't mind you doing talking about. Well, thank you. Shout out to you. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Now I want some grape tea. Grape tea. Grape tea. I've never had grape tea. Is it good? What's grape? Is there such a thing as grape tea? I've never heard of grape tea. That's the first. That's the first. Thank you. Thank you, Cheeks, for dropping those links. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We got 34 votes. So I guess we'll just get started with 34. So let's start with Alec Baldwin. Yeah, grape tea. Is that a thing? Grape tea news. Is grape tea real? Just wondering. Let me know, love. Is it real? The purple drink? Not the purple drink. Not the. See, I drink grape juice, grape soda. You okay? Then thank you. Thank you. In Napa, you call it wine. Thank you. Peach tea. Okay. All right. I'm just wondering now. Grape tea has left the building. I don't know. Grape tea hasn't answered. Okay. It does sound pretty good. All right, so we got some votes here. Let's go ahead and get started. I think let's start with Alec Baldwin because I think this one we're just gonna knock it out right away. Right away. Let's knock out Alec Baldwin. So Alec Baldwin, you guys know the Rust trial is this week. Okay, we got to be holding these celebrities accountable. You guys know what happened with Alec Baldwin. He was on the set of Rust, his movie that was like a low budget movie, I guess, when it came out and whatnot. And a woman by the name of Helena Hutchinson, right? She was shot. Okay. There's a whole situation with the gun, whether there were bullets, somebody was reckless. Then the what is it? The lady also got charged as well. So that's a whole, what is it? Was it manslaughter? Something to that effect. So now Alec is also facing trial for this situation. So jury selection, I believe, was yesterday and today. Jury selection in Alec Baldwin trial for Rust movie shooting. What to know? Here we go. So let's get into this. Everybody has been talking about this, and people want him held accountable for this because they do feel like, well, they feel like he's definitely in charge of this situation and everything that happened, right? So nearly 3 years after the shooting of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchinson, Alec Baldwin is heading to trial for his alleged involvement in the movie set tragedy. Alec, yes, but I don't know. He's acting kind of unbothered. Doesn't he have like a whole new reality TV show going on right now as well? Because there's that too. Sorry, yo, I gotta move this mic. He's acting like him and his what's her name? Hilaria, his wife, Hilaria. I don't know. She's a little bit hilarious in my opinion. Yeah, so they're kind of acting unbothered by this, but when this first happened, I'm pretty sure they were bothered. I mean, they kind of knew what was going on, and then they just like moved on and everything. So DUI guys there for the trial. I heard everybody's gonna go to this trial. Prosecutors say that they have lots of videos of Alec handling the gun carelessly on several occasions prior to the incident where he killed someone. Totally negligent. Yes. Well, Michael, thank you for becoming a new subby. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you. Cheeks puts in here on March 6, 2024, after a jury deliberated for about 2 hours on, is it Hannah Gutierrez Reed, was found guilty on charges of involuntary manslaughter, but acquitted of tampering with evidence. So she was found guilty of the charges of involuntary manslaughter, but acquitted of tampering with evidence. But she's still behind bars, right? That's what I understand. Well, if he thought it was loaded, does that matter? I don't know. I think the part of the issue is that it doesn't really matter if you thought it was loaded or not. You're always supposed to treat it like a gun, like it's ready to be shot. Like I remember this trial back 3 years ago when all this was going down, right? Or when this all kind of happened in New Mexico came out and they gave a whole, statement of everything. So, yeah, I feel like they all held a level of responsibility, if you know what I mean. The judge gave her the max 18 months. And then Kate, do you remember she acted like she was unbothered during the trial? She had this like little smirk about her. And then my understanding is even in the what you call it, in the calls with her family, they were recording them and she just acted like she had no remorse. Nothing was bothering her. So yeah, and her grandfather, was it her great great grandfather that was like a huge Hollywood, what's the word? I think it's, is it Slingman? Something like that, where they deal with guns, right? And he, like, it was like a generational thing. She did give me the icks. And I'm sure I'm trying to figure out, like, you know how some people where you're just like, they got that face. We're trying to figure out, like, are you guilty, girl? Armor, thank you. But there's another word for it, Last Ronin. There's another word for it. It was like her great grandfather. Hey, Bokumaru. Her great grandfather was something. Her dad is an armor, right? But there was another word. It wasn't. It's something with an S. Y'all look it up and let me know because I can't remember. No worries, Suzanne. Welcome, welcome. Anyways, gunsling. Yes, I think this is it. Is it gunslinger? Well, I mean, y'all gonna hate me for this, but I mean, and I don't like judging people. Yeah, I think that's the word that I'm looking for. Thank you. I don't like judging people for their faces. Like, I know that Ben Affleck has been judged for his like resting face, multiple times. And supposedly that's an indicator of his level of happiness or not, or whatever. A gunsmith. Thank you, Blue Moon. That's what he was like a gunsmith. And he was well known within the industry for his techniques. So it ran in the family. So I don't want to judge people for their faces, because Ben Affleck has a pretty, he's got that one. You could even say that Karen Reed has a certain face about her. But if you read the case or if you look into things, it might make you change your mind. I don't know. Everybody's different, different. Certain expressions. Thank you, Lauren. You tell them. You tell them. you think it was a horrible accident? Ooh. See, some people are not feeling that way. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the resting bee. As a gun owner and hunter, gun safety is number one. But as an actor, I can always around blanks. I could see an actor getting complacent. Yes, I think it's an accident, but he definitely should pay off the fam. I never really thought he was gonna face criminal charges, Christina. Honestly, like I never really thought that he would have. I'll be honest with you. So I'm a little surprised that he is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Something tells me that. But anyways, let's keep reading. So they had jury selection. Helena Hutchins said Alec Baldwin is heading for trial for his alleged involvement in the movie set tragedy. Baldwin's trial is set to begin Wednesday, which would be what, tomorrow? Jury selection took place Tuesday and was it Tuesday and Monday? But I guess it was just Tuesday. Thought it was Monday too. With 16 jurors, 11 women and 5 men being selected. The actor and producer was charged with involuntary manslaughter for the second time in January after previous charges. Hold up, let me get this article over here. Previous charges against the 66-year-old actor had been dropped. He has pleaded not guilty. Baldwin has denied responsibility for Hutchinson's death, saying the gun went off on its own after he pointed it at the cinematographer and cocked it. Here's everything you need to know. So, horrible accident. Some people say it was horrible accident. I started really thinking about this too. They need to be held accountable for their actions. I would agree with you on that one too. But here's the deal. I started thinking about this. I said, there has been multiple accidents in scenes. Jojo, I'm so glad you brought up Brendan Lee up. Brendan Lee was one of them. There's a couple of other actors that have been killed by such situations. So safety is not always a priority, especially when, like, I believe that this was like a low budget film and they were cutting corners in so many ways. So many ways. I know. And oh my God, y'all remember the show The Crow? I used to love The Crow. I used to have I used to love Brendan Lee. And he just died so young. He died so young. I'm just saying. Okay, Baldwin's trial in the Rush shooting case will begin July 10th. The trial is expected to run for 8 days. 8 days? Really? And conclude July 19th. How long did the Karen Reed trial run? Like, honestly, 8 days? All right. The trial comes 4 months after Russ armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter for mistakenly loading a live round into the revolver involved in the shooting. Well, why? And then the question became why they had like live rounds there. Why did they do that? Hey, Chico, what happened, right? That they would have like live rounds. It's a lot of questions that people had. In April, she was sentenced to 18 months in prison, the same term Baldwin could face if found guilty. Well, now, I'm pretty sure that Alec and Hilaria Baldwin and their, how many kids they got? Like 8, 9, 10, 7? How many kids they got? They got a lot of kids, right? I am sure that they have probably already filmed a lot of this reality TV because I don't think that TLC cameras are going to be allowed in the courtroom unless they are. I don't know. Kate says he was careless. It was a blocking. He should have never pointed the gun at trigger. It may be an accident, but a child doesn't have his mom. That's right. Really careless for sure. Blonde Bomb, welcome. You said hers was 8 weeks and this one's going to be 8 days. Girl. Thank you. Thank you. Hers was 8 weeks, and this guy's going to be 8 days. You guys think he's going to be found guilty? You know everybody's going to be watching this. Hilaria and her fake ass accent is still faking being Latina. So what is she? I was a little like, I thought she was like, is she Spanish? Is she from España or is she like faking being Spanish? Because I heard she's from like New Jersey. Girls from New Jersey acting like she's a Spaniard, which is hilarious, which I think is a good name, Hilaria, which is not a Spanish name. I've never heard of the name Hilaria as a Spanish name. Yeah, but he will get suspended sentence. Oh, you think so? I see why they had live rounds there. You don't see why they had live rounds there. Hell, why they were in the desert with nothing around. Okay, I hear what you're saying. So you know why they had live rounds there because they were in the desert with nothing around. So I guess they thought they could have a little fun by target practicing after work. Right. So they kept it like that. Right. The girl is American and she's speaking Latino, Spanish descent. I was always kind of wondering about her. She's speaking being Spanish. Hey, ASAP, welcome. I'm just saying, why would you fake it, girl? No. CK's like, goodness gracious. Another Secret Rabbit episode. No notification. Oh my God. YouTube doesn't like me. Sometimes. Her parents called her out. Wasn't it Rachel Dolezal's parents who called her out too? Not this girl's parents calling her out. So did she just come up with the name Hilaria? Girl, right, you gotta fake it till you make it. Oh my God. You said she changed her name to Hilaria from Hillary because it made her seem ambiguous or something to that. Y'all remember? It was Dolezal. Dolezal was the one. Okay, Smooth Steve. Seriously, wasn't it Dolezal who her parents came forward and were like, our child is not black, she's white. Oh, and then she like publicly denounced her parents. And then what was it? The because she was sitting head of like a African, I was like, oh my God, was it? I forgot the name of the damn thing. That thing was a mess. That was a made Netflix documentary right there. They did all that. Oh my God. You said funny how she faked her pregnancies and funded her postpartum. What are you talking about? Not Hillary. Is it Hillary or Hilaria, girl? Which one is it? I'm just laughing, you guys. I'm just saying, I just happened to be on Discord when you posted Rabbit. I don't always get the notification. Yeah, you'll get the notifications on Discord if you're there, because we'll post them there. Anyways, I'm done. I'm weak. Yeah, the the NAACP, she tried it with them too, and they called her out. And then she got like some man pretending to be her father. Hilaria, you're hilarious. I cannot. Sounds like something you want to run away from. Well, yeah, there's that. All right, y'all ready to move on? So that's what's going on with Alec Baldwin and his wife, Hilaria Baldwin, and their children. Okay, so Hilaria has 6 children in 7 years. Then they adopted the 7th. They did? They adopted the 7th? Wow, I didn't know that. Oh, really? Yep, she did. Y'all remember Dolezal? Remember Dolezal? I remember Dolezal. That was something else. So that is what's happening with Alec Baldwin. Can we move on? Are we allowed to move on? Let me look at the poll and see what was next. Anything else on Alec Baldwin that y'all want to talk about? Get off your chest because, okay, now we got like almost 100 votes on our poll. Let me see. All right, let's go to, I guess we're moving on to Karen Reed. So we had some news about Karen Reed yesterday. Literally, let's talk about Karen Reed because it's a lot going on with this situation right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Dear Fine Cheeks, you don't need to apologize, okay? Wait, she recently, no, not Dolezal. Is she on OnlyFans? Listen, you got to do what you got to do. I don't know. Like, has she not been able to recover since pretending to be a different race? All right. Or color? I don't know. Let me just put that out there. Okay. Hold up. What are you guys doing? Hold up. Oh, okay. Anyways, let's move on. Make that money. Make that money. That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't been getting notification. No, Bunny, you haven't? Dang, what is going on? She got fired from the teaching job for the OnlyFans? Really? They fired her? Did the students find her OnlyFans or they just fired her because she had an OnlyFans? I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So here we have Karen Reed. Lawyers say every single juror wanted to acquit her of murder. Really? Reed's attorneys have now filed a motion to dismiss the murder charge against her. Defense attorneys representing Karen Reed filed a motion to dismiss 2 charges against her, claiming the jurors unanimously voted to acquit her of murder and leaving the scene of a death, adding that they were only deadlocked on a remaining manslaughter charge in connection with the death of her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. The motion, which was published in full and reviewed by People, claimed that the juror came forward to Reed's attorney, Alan Jackson, and said the jury had voted 12-0 to acquit Reed, 44, on 2 of the 3 charges she faced in her recent trial. So, what do y'all think about that? Now, it's my understanding that the prosecutor, they're going to retry this case. They're going to take it back. It's going to be Karen 2.0 trial, maybe, I don't know, next summer or whenever it comes back. I'm thinking it's next summer. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know what. It's so much. Yeah, so they throw the whole deal out because of that one charge. Miss Faye, thank you. You read my mind when we said that. That's a great question. That's what I like to know. I mean, I like to know. Let me see what y'all are saying. Hold up. It is a little bit crazy that they would take it to this point, but this is where we're at. You know what I mean? This is where we're at. You said we need an I'm here for it all choice. We on Karen Reed. We're done with Rachel Dolezal. Let's move on. So you said, I'm sure that the lawyer has a interesting time with that name. Oh my gosh. Yes, Karen. Okay, so yes. So she isn't in jail because she is out on bail. Y'all keep that in mind. Okay. Deborah says they need to drop and forget about this case. They screw it all up. Yes, they did. And people are getting in trouble over it too. So Kate says they're trying to say count 1 and 3 will fall under double jeopardy. Oh. Gotcha. So she's on bond, but is But is she still? I don't know, Deborah. I don't think she is. I don't think at all she is. Why couldn't they dismiss the one charge they couldn't agree on? That's what I was thinking too, Jojo. Like, why not dismiss that charge? If y'all can agree on it, like, why can't just dismiss it? They didn't make their case for it. Clearly, if they're like not deciding or anything, you know what I mean? That's just my thought. But anyways, the motion, which was published by in full, okay, we read that part, reads month-long trial, which attracted considerable attention, ended in a mistrial after the jury was unable to reach a unanimous verdict. Prosecutors who have since vowed to retry the case, they vowed to retry the case. How does a prosecutor like? Do they say I will retry it? Like I'm coming back. Is that what they do? A jury can't dismiss a charge. That is true. That's right, Hillary. That's true. But I mean, I would think that would be the easiest way to do it. Yes, she's out on bond. I feel like this will get thrown out due to the FBI investigation. Shout out to Chrissy Neverin and Newton. They have so much info on these police. I mean, they really effed up this case. I will forever dub it the, what is it, the Solo Cup? The Red Solo Cup? CK, and God knows if they retry it again, what are they going to allow? What aren't they going to allow? Where are we going to go with this? What's going to happen? That's really what the question is. What is going to happen? I don't know, man. Let me just say, I do not envy the jury that was there making these decisions. Okay, shout out to them, because I'm sure this was not an easy case. It couldn't have been. Y'all remember we were watching the OnlyFans? The Red Solo Cup. We'll never let that go. 2024, the Red Solo Cup era. I'm going to say that. It's like, it's funny, but not really, because just imagine. Anyways, I'm done. Okay. I'm done. Let's see. A jury can't, but the judge could say that as they would have known that they couldn't agree on it. And that judge didn't seem like, what's her name, Beth? She didn't seem like she wanted to agree on anything. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to really agree on anything. She was kind of very much on the fence of stuff, you know? Shout out to Shelly. Kelly says, I was watching the Canton Select Board meeting tonight. Kevin Albert is an administrative lead because of how he handled this case. Look at this. Shout out to Shelly Kelly. Thank you for this news. Yeah. You said word on the street in New England, they botched this investigation. They didn't even tape it off. So many avoidance tactics, they expected her to lay down like a dog. And you know what? Everybody wanted to hear that dog. They wanted to see the dog. Y'all, there was this crazy meme that was going on Twitter. See if I can find it. The dog meme, Karen Reed. That Karen Reed meme from the dog was the one that everybody wanted to hear from the dog. Somebody did a meme. Oh, I can't find it anymore. I might have to go back to Twitter and look for it. It's going to take me a minute. Yeah, where is the dog? So somebody did a meme where they put the dog behind the little podium thing at the court, and they put a little microphone, and they were like, this is who we really want to hear about. The dog. The dog is gone. The dog. Hey, Layla. And where is the dog? I don't know. You said Aunt Bev wasn't a fan of the defense attorneys. I picked that up, right? She looked like she was mad. She was over this. She was over them. She was over everybody. Yes. Okay, Miss Faye. I cannot, behind the witness stand. Where is that meme? I can't find it. The dog behind being questioned behind the witness stand. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Shout out to you. You said, I don't think the jury realizes that they could come back being total agreement on only one of the three options. I'm going to see if I can find it. What was it? See, Karen Reed case, dog behind witness stand. See that? I don't know if we're going to find it anymore, because I'm sure it's probably buried on the internet. Buried. So yeah, we're never gonna find it. Somebody, if you guys message me and you find it on Twitter, let me know and I'll post it on the community tab. It was an interesting meme. I'll say that much. But yeah. Okay, so they vowed that they're going to come forward and retry it again. That's what they're going to do. They said that they said Reed's attorney Alec Jackson said that the jury had voted 12-0 to acquit Reed, 44, on 2 of the 3 charges she faced in her trial. Reed's month-long trial, which attracted considerable attention, ended in a mistrial after the jury was unable to reach a unanimous verdict. Prosecutors, who have since vowed to retry the case, charged Reed with 1 count of murder, vehicular manslaughter, and leaving the scene of a personal injury or death in the death of O'Keefe, a Boston police officer. So, in the latest filing, Reed's attorney moved to dismiss the murder charges as well as the leaving the scene charge, saying a retrial on those charges would violate double jeopardy protections in the Constitution. The motion claims that the jurors who came forward told Jackson that the murder charges was considered off the table by the jury. According to the filing, another of Reed's attorneys, David, claimed that he was contacted by 2 who received information from 2 separate jurors who also said the jury was unanimous for acquitting Reed on the murder charges. Wow. What? And there is that. And there is that. You did? Oh my God. Let me go find it. Hold up. Did you tag me on it? Did you found it? Oh, yes, here it is. All right, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me show you guys. Oh, see, I don't know if it's gonna let me. Hold up. I might have to download this. Copy. Open link. Oh, here it is. Oh my God. This is the picture. Y'all see that? This is it. This is it. I bid him. I bid him. I bid him. It's the dog behind the witness stand. This meme right here, I'm done. Like this right here took me out. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Thank you so much for finding this, because I was like, I should have screenshotted and saved it. Y'all see how they screenshot and then you got the judge behind there? Y'all didn't see this one? It was all over Twitter. Oh my God, I died when I saw this. I could not believe this. I bid him. Mm-hmm. Kim, welcome. I mean, it's a cute, meme, but and it was funny because a person posted this and then they put on Twitter, this is who we were waiting for to speak. This is the witness we want to talk to right here. I'm like, you ain't never go get it. Oh my God, never. So there's the witness behind the witness stand. You said it's too much. I told you it was a little true crime with some internet mess. I told you about that. All right. Let's move on because we got to move on, you guys. So that is what's going on with Karen Reed. Shout out to you guys, and let's keep moving on. Okay, we got to talk about, let me see where we're at in the poll. Now, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, please, and thank you. I'm going to end the poll now since it's going to be Diddy's new allegations with Gypsy Rose at the very end, okay? Yes, Kim, the dog too. The dog can get it too, apparently. I don't know. I know this is the one that everybody was waiting for, wanting for this witness to talk, and we'll never get to see this witness talk. Now, if this witness talks, we're here. We're all here for it. We'll figure this out. Okay, let's talk about Diddy. Moving on. Now, this is a couple days old, but we have a new person that's suing Diddy, okay? A new alleged victim. Diddy sued over alleged sex trafficking. Now, this is, and I want to make sure I say her name correctly. I think is it Adria? I think it's Adria. Okay, Adria English. I was calling her Adrina, but I don't think that's her name. I think it's Adria. Sued over alleged sex trafficking. So this is straight out of TMZ, and I need to get a hold of the actual lawsuit to see if this is like what exactly is going on here. So Diddy's attorney, Jonathan Davis, tells TMZ no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason and without any proof. Unfortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists. Fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident he will prevail against these and other baseless court claims. Diddy hired a former porn star to have sex with people as at some of his legendary parties and threatened to blackball her and her model boyfriend if she didn't comply, according to new lawsuits filed. Okay. So this is her, all right? Adria or Adria, English, I'm still figuring out how to say it, who says her porn stage name is Monique, says she met Diddy around 2004 when her BF was auditioning for a Sean John modeling gig. In the docs obtained by TMZ, Adrina claims things got freaky with Diddy right out of the gate. Well, I mean, it's Diddy's party, but okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's Diddy's party, right? Adria claims that her boyfriend and another model were asked to perform oral sex on Diddy in order to get the job. She says that her boyfriend refused, but that he got a second chance when another Diddy associate offered him the job, as long as he got Adria to work as a go-go dancer at Diddy's upcoming white parties in the Hamptons. So this is her. She and the boyfriend agreed and indeed worked the party over Labor Day weekend in 2004. The lawsuit included pictures of her, and she says that she subsequently worked other Diddy parties where she regularly had to drink alcohol laced with narcotics like ecstasies and was encouraged to flirt with guests. Okay. Although she did not have sex with guests initially, she claimed Diddy groomed her into sex trafficking her over time. Adria claims things ratchet up with Diddy, demanded that she have sex with Jacob, a famously known Jacob the Jeweler hip hop. Jacob the Jeweler hip hop. According to the suit filed by the attorney Ariel Kidd, is it Mitchell Kidd and Stephen, she had forced sexual intercourse with him and then was paid an additional 1,000 on top of that of what she usually got for working Diddy's party. She took a photo with Jacob after the alleged assault while still at the party. She claimed Diddy himself personally congratulated her for having sex with Jacob as directed and told her job well done. Jacob is listed as a defendant in the suit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Adria claimed things got worse after that because she was being passed off to other people at Diddy's parties, and they too sexually assaulted her. She also suing a woman named Tamiko Thomas, who was accused of facilitating Diddy's sex trafficking operation. This is her. Is it Tamiko? Tamiko Thomas. Okay. In fact, Adria says Tamiko is the Ghislaine Maxwell to Diddy's Epstein. Oh my, am I reading this correctly? She also claimed Diddy promised to advance her career, even helped her join a girl group to enter the music business, but backed it up with forcible demands and threats to blackball her and her boyfriend from the industry if they didn't comply. Shout out to Chico, who was giving me the heads up about this. She says she eventually did escape and returned to California in 2009 and believes Diddy blackballed her and her boyfriend as punishment. We reached out to reps for Diddy and Jacob, the jeweler. No word back yet. Adria claims that she suffered emotional trauma, including intimacy issues and painful memories as a result of the alleged sex trafficking. She's suing Diddy, Bad Boy, Tamiko Thomas, Jacob the jeweler, and others, and seeking unspecified damages. I don't know what to make of this. Look, because I was nosy and I went to her profile on what's it called? IG? IG? And I pulled something and I said, this don't sound right. So this is her IG page. This is Adrina. Uh, I'm just going look. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, okay, this is her page. She follows Tyrone Blackburn, who is also the attorney for the other, alleged victims. Okay. And she's created a Cash App called She Diddy 100. Oh, you did? See, I missed it, BJ. So, what's with the Cash App? She Diddy 100? What's that all about? Something is off. I'm just going to say this. So, I was a shout out to Popcorn Planet because I was listening a little bit to him and then I started kind of looking into things and I said, listen, I don't know how I feel about this. This is like, and I'm not trying to discredit her story. I'm sure. Please do, BJ. Please do, because I'm kind of curious about this. Now, a lawsuit is a lawsuit. I'm sure people will be subpoenaed, testified, all that other stuff, and stuff will be collected and everything, right? But when I was listening a little bit to Andy, and maybe I'll pull Andy's video. Shout out to Andy because he covered it, and I thought he did very well on giving just his thoughts. And I was looking, I said, I don't think Andy is wrong about this. I think he's right on the money about this because, hold up. And luckily, this was an Andy's live. You guys make sure you check out. Oh, come on in. Hold up. Let's see this one. See, I need to align my resources a little bit better. Here it is. Okay. This is Andy. Okay. And he had something to say about the new accuser. He just felt like something was off about this. I kind of have to agree with this. Let me just play this. Okay?
He mentions that she's an adult film actress. Okay. That's relevant because she did that and then she plays victim and says, well, I didn't know it was going to get released. I made these videos and they told me they were going to only be published locally. Did you read the contract? Did you sign a contract? If anybody learned, don't agree to that kind of content if you don't want it to be seen. Just don't do it. It can always get seen. So right out the gate, you made a mistake. And I'm not here to judge you. We all make mistakes. But already she's trying to play like she did no wrong. And then she admits to being a go-go dancer at his Labor Day white party. Okay? This is those white parties. She was a go-go dancer and danced and whatever in this at this place. There's an image that they show of her here in her outfit, which she shows several times throughout it, which she willingly posed for. She got paid to be there as a model at this party. Now, she was a go-go dancer. She did her issue. Nothing happened the first, I guess, party or two. And then Lewis, fast forward to the later parties, they find out she's an adult film star. They bring this up. Well, would you like to do some other activities?
I would agree with you on here. She said she was tricked when she was a teenager and regrets it. I would agree. She would agree with Andy. That doesn't mean that she can't be a victim later on. I would agree with that. I just feel like something is like...
She does.
Something is tipping me off here and I can't really put my finger in it. Maybe it's the Cash App and I'm just like, Diddy what's her Cash App again? What did I say? She Diddy 100. She's acting for like she wants certain accommodations if she gets, in interviews, what is let me know. What's the big difference? Tell us in the chat. Because I'm kind of trying to figure this out too. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, Mommy Brown, did you tell that to go tell Andy that? The timing? Is it the timing? Because something seems off to me about this.
Great possibility, especially to prove his case that everyone else is looking. It's a witch hunt. I think he stated that before. It's monetizing. People are seeking monetarial gain. Is that the word? So there's people going to be dogpiling. And I think her case right here, asking for the best hotels and all this money and all this first class, this and that, she's a perfect person to point the finger at if you're Diddy and say, look, these accusers just want my empire. They want my money. I'm a target. I'm a rapper. I have so much money. I have all these men.
And I think that's the problem. It's like, let's hope, because I don't know her story and I'm not victim blaming or shaming or anything. I have a lot of questions about this. That surprise witness TV says she's not already famous or a producer or a singer already, so easier to discredit. And she's using the media for covering for Diddy. And that's part of why I'm very glad about, hold up, she's suing one of the big media companies, Penske. They own Rolling Stones and HollywoodLife.com. See, I didn't even think of that. Isn't it interesting that media is only discrediting this one out of the 10? What do you think that aren't they discrediting what's this, Little Rod? I thought they were also kind of going after him. Not Andy. I'm talking about, no, I hear you. This is just, I think her approach is a bit off, maybe. But then again, yeah, like you don't really know. You see, I didn't even think of that. I think it's good that she's suing big media like Rolling Stones. I think it's just throwing me off a little bit. Like, and then she's flashing up the money, and then the Cash App. You said, have they? I thought they were going after Tyrone. Both. I think they're going after both. Both. There's some, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of Tyrone Blackburn, but that's just my opinion. But I'm glad that they're suing big media. I mean, that's good. See, and I didn't even notice that. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out. And I think BJ is going to cover it tomorrow. You guys drop BJ's link in the chat, please, and thank you. No perfect victim. It's true. Remember, Diddy is accused of targeting vulnerable people because they're not credible. You know how many times did they say that Cassie wasn't credible? That's a good point. It's a little worrisome. You know, I'm like, oh, the girl, the Cash App is called what? What is going on? Lulu Buck. And that's what Andy and everybody else was saying. He's like, what if she's a plant? I didn't even think of that. But I heard Andy say it and I said, oh, so would people really do that? Would people I don't know. Do you guys think that somebody would plant themselves in a lawsuit because they can? And then that way, if one person is not credible, then everybody's not credible. I'm kind of wondering about that too, Lulu Bug, because that's what I heard. Basically, Andy's point. And I started thinking about that. I said that might be a point. You know, I mean, you've seen these documentaries are capable of. That's true. That is true. You said they do. I need to see which media company works for the Benzinga. Is it Benzinga? Is it Benzinga? Or how to find media companies working with specific companies? That's a good question. See, I don't know how to do that. You said, but why would they want a plant like on whose side? The victim or on Diddy's side to discredit the other victims? You know what? This is what I have learned. You let the evidence, the testimonies, people speak for themselves. Like, we don't know. She could have been a victim. She could have been promised a lot of things. There's certain things that I'm like, I have a lot of questions. Follow the money, yes, but I don't know, man. But like Annie said here, we don't want to victim blame. I totally get that. I don't want to discredit, but then I also feel like there is no model victim or perfect victim when it comes to things like this. And Diddy is using and targets specific people that might not be found credible, or like for certain things, might make them sign things. People do the weirdest thing for money and fame. That's right. That is right. That is right. You guys are thinking alike. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. You said after Cassie's video, it's going to be hard to discredit stories. And that's the thing is, think back when Cassie was not believed. Even after she settled her lawsuit within less than 24 hours, she was not believed. So honestly, if they're not going to believe, they're not going to believe. So keep that. It took that video. Don't you guys remember? What was that one? What do we call that squad? What was that one squad? Y'all remember the creep squad? But what did we call them? I forgot what we called them. What did we call them? They were the Diddy squad. Mm-hmm. He wasn't getting girls from Sunday school, y'all. No, nope, nope. Oh my God, leave it to BJ to make a comment like that. She wasn't getting school from Sunday school. He's not getting, he's not getting them from church, all right? Not getting them from church. So she was a corn star. People are going to automatically discredit her. That's true, Layla. So that's a good point. What did we call the creep squad? What did we call them? Was it the knob squad? I forgot what we called them. Because they did that video where they got together and they discredited Cassie, and then here comes this video. And then we see what we saw and everybody reacted and we talked about it. Yeah, they're not from Sunday school. I know, BJ. Oh, I've had enough. I'm done. She said, yeah, they're not Sunday school girls. Anyways, I'm done. All right, Greg. Shout out to Greg. You're fine, Greg. Thank you for being here. Just a thought. I'm kind of wondering what's I know BJ's always got the knob squad. That's what we call them. BJ always has jokes. Shout out to BJ. Hope you feel better. Shout out to you, Kim. Are we ready to move on? So that is what is going on. BJ is going to be reading the lawsuit. I'm hoping she reads the lawsuit tomorrow or sometime this week. Shout out to her because I know she's busy. But I would like to see a little bit more details and see where we stand. Girl, you're not funny. You need to stop. Sunday school. Excuse me. Remember the people sat around. Yeah, St. Cassie wanted money. That's right. Remember that? Then they came out. That's right. Slim Thug was one of them. He was like, well, I got to eat crow with my hot sauce type of deal. Yeah, I remember that. That's true. If anything, it'd be easier, right? It'd be easier. Jesus, amen. All right, y'all are too much. Okay. Let's move on to this last part. And let me tell you, like Google is so up on this Gypsy Rose news. Why is everybody freaking out about her being pregnant? Y'all, if she has ovaries and she's like, she can have sex, she can get pregnant. Who cares? I'm trying to understand this. Everybody's like upset about Gypsy Rose being pregnant. What's up? Y'all tell me what's going on. Who wants to fight today? Let me know. Who's in the chat who has a problem with Gypsy Rose being pregnant? Now, I'm just going to say I have talked about Gypsy Rose before. I don't really care that she's pregnant. I mean, you having sex, whatever, shit happens. We all knew she was pregnant. I heard she was pregnant before. This guy, the other, you got to tell me, Jojo, tell me what your problem is with Gypsy Rose being pregnant. Iron Rabbit, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Shout out to you. But this was like the highest, voted topic. You didn't know she's pregnant. She announced it today because the D is on fire, girl. Now, which D is that? Because she was with one D and then she got another D. One of those is on fire. You know what I'm saying? All the caters are hating on Gypsy. Really? Why? I mean, I don't listen. Gypsy Rose is not my favorite person. I don't agree with everything that she's done. I don't agree like the way she's moved, but she's moving like she's a reality star would. And the only reason that she's moving that way is because we all know that she is because everybody's reporting on her. So what's going on? Let me know. You said I'm sick of death of hearing about that murderer. Well, there you go. She is. She is pregnant. She's pregno. Yes, she is. Well, I mean, she gave up that dog fairly quickly. Hey, Maya loves YouTube. She gave up that dog really quickly. Like, she gave up the dog. She gave up the D on fire. Stop the Gypsy Rose replica. See, this is why you guys got to leave Sherry Papini alone, because then we got situations like this, You said, I'm not upset that she's pregnant. I'm just tired of her. She's extremely fame hungry. Also, something about her energy is up. Yeah, there's something off. I would agree with you on this. If y'all want to pay focus on Nicholas, go to John. That's who needs to be freed. Like, this woman is doing what she's going to do, KCG, have a good night. Shout out to you, love. You said, yeah, Gypsy Rose is pregnant and it's all Aaron's fault. Okay. Oh, God, I don't talk about that woman over here. Please. Oh, my God. Poe, shout out to you, Poe. Hot Mess Express. Aaron's, yeah, is it Aaron's fault? You pray for that child? Callie, tell me what you think. I mean, like, honestly, she's acting like a true reality TV star. She's meeting Kim Kardashian. She's, behind reality TV. She's making choices that, reality TV stars make. That's what they do. They get puppies and they give them away. They, get married, then they leave that husband and go to the next one, and then they have babies. This is all reality TV made. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. So yeah, she's definitely pregnant. She made an announcement today. She is not going to end up like Octomom. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God. Now, you leave Octomom alone because she's actually doing fine for herself, okay? She did fine for herself. What happened to her other kids? I don't know. I mean, she's not after reality TV. The money does go fast. Well, I'm so glad, D. Marie. Thank you for watching that video. Thank you. Thank you. Listen. I believe that I'm part of that too. I have too much faith in people. I do have too much faith in people. You said you met Kim K at a charity event? Not as impressive as people thought. Really? Poe, how long ago was that? See, Poe on the go met Kim K at a charity event. It's interesting. I know, right? So, Gypsy Rose is pregnant. Okay. And Greg, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Shout out to you. And Iron Rabbit just gifted 5 memberships. Iron Rabbit, I didn't see it. I don't know why this chat is acting up a little bit. Thank you for gifting. Shout out to you. If you got a little membership from Iron Rabbit, make sure you put a little heart on the chat. Let me do this right now, like this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. Let's see how many reactions we can get here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing that, Iron Rabbit. You're awesome. Thank you. She's getting all the publicity while the autistic guy she talked into murdering her mother is rotting in prison. See, I really think we need to pay attention to that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Like, it's kind of a sad situation overall. But so Gypsy Rose Blanchard announces she's pregnant. I want to be everything my mother wasn't. She wants to be everything her mom wasn't, which I would, yeah, okay, all right, let's go. She says Gypsy Rose Blanchard announced that she's pregnant, expecting her first baby with boyfriend Ken Urker. Blanchard, 32, told her followers she's 11 weeks pregnant in a 9-minute YouTube video on Tuesday, calling it a blessing. All right, y'all want to watch the video? Let's see.
And I are expecting our.
And it was posted 9 hours ago, and it's got over 200,000 plus views.
Hi, everybody. So I know the rumors have been flying around for quite some time now, and I'm happy to announce that I am 11 weeks pregnant.
Ooh.
Ken and I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. We're both very excited. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected. But we're both very excited to take on this new journey of parenthood. I have already experienced the symptoms when I first learned that I was pregnant. The first thing.
Well, she's definitely got that glow about her. I could definitely see that. Yeah, I mean, she's pregnant, guys.
That I noticed was the cravings. So I craved orange juice. Orange juice was not something that like I craved on a daily basis before. So when I started craving orange juice, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I just want orange juice. I didn't think anything of it. And so that was one thing. And then like the next thing that I noticed was like the hunger, like an insatiable hunger to just eat everything. So I really went on a binge and just started eating everything. And then, of course, I missed my period, and I didn't think anything of it because I had seen my OBGYN and I had tested my fertility. And she's like, we're probably going to have to put you on.
You said OBGYN? Oh, isn't that like, because wouldn't it just be the GYN, not OBG? 2 different doctors, right? One is for labor and delivery and, like, when you're pregnant. You just see the GYN, the gynecologist, right?
on fertility meds, or at least something to make you ovulate, because you're not ovulating on a regular.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So I had that appointment was like a month
I
out.
thought it was just the GYN, not the OB, because I thought OB is if you're pregnant. But if you're pregnant, then you see it's both. Okay. Anyways, I'm done. Sorry, y'all.
And so when I missed my period, I thought I was just having issues with ovulation. And it wasn't until I had texted with Ken, and he's like, "Have you taken a pregnancy test?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think I'm pregnant. I don't think it's that." And then I had taken a test, and it turned out positive. And so everything just made sense. But my pregnancy journey so far, so I have experienced crazy mood swings. Like poor Ken. If he breathes wrong, I am just like, pregnancy is not easy with the mood swings. And he's been very gracious about it. He's been very forgiving about it. But good Lord, we were driving in the car the other day, and this is before I got my hair done, so I did still have brown hair at this time. But I was listening to music, and a song came on the radio, and I just started crying. And I'm like, why am I crying right now? Like, oh my God, this song has never made me so emotional. And it was Let It Go or Let Her Go or something by Passenger. Good Lord, I was just in tears. I'm like, I cannot listen to this stuff. I can't.
Oh wow. Y'all okay? Let me know if you're okay. She's pregnant, y'all. Let her be. I just didn't think she was gonna, all right. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna mute myself.
I can't do it. A lot of the other symptoms that I've been having is mild symptoms, everything that goes with pregnancy. Now, morning sickness, I've been actually very blessed to not have major morning sickness. That's been amazing. So far, pregnancy has been a breeze as far as symptoms. I find like the tiredness is starting to wear off a little bit. That was like the biggest symptom that I had saw with me, is that I'm always tired and sleepy. So that's been one thing that I've been dealing with. The rest is completely manageable. Like I said, Ken has been very forgiving to my symptoms. But the rest has been a breeze. And the baby looks healthy, happy. It's still going to be a long journey ahead, but I'm up for it. I know that there are going to be people that feel like I'm not ready to be a mother.
Oh, you said I am not okay, Rabbit. She's emotionally she needs, I hope she gets help for that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, congratulations to her. She's allowed to have a baby if she wants to. You said, Rabbit, spare us. CK. What? How do y'all think? The way the elephant is just sitting there in the room. Girl, there's an elephant? Which there is? Oh my God. Yo. Okay, let me I'm just gonna play a little bit of this and then we're done, because like I said, there is a whole community that covers Gypsy Rose here, and they will cover Gypsy Rose. I'm just not part of that community, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't always agree with everything that's being said. I don't know. I don't agree with how you don't have to believe, everything that this woman says, okay? Clearly, there's things that she has not been very honest about, okay? There is? What? So, behind her shelf, really? I don't see it. I must be blind, you guys.
And I don't know if anyone's really ready to become a mother. I don't know anybody that said, okay, I'm ready, I'm doing this, I think in my experience, everybody that I've ever talked to, they're like, it just happened. And so I feel a shift in myself. When I found out that I was pregnant, none of anything else mattered. The drama on social media, the feud between creator and me, and all of that drama just all faded. It didn't matter anymore. All that matters is making sure that I'm healthy, the baby's healthy, my relationship with Ken is healthy, and we are moving forward.
That's all that should matter, right? Like, You said, Cheeks, well, thank you for telling me that the elephant in the room is her being a mom, period. Y'all, it took me a minute. I'm like, what elephant? Y'all, I don't see no damn elephant. I see a pillow. Big pillows. Stop playing with me. I see a rabbit. Me, that's it. There's a rabbit here. There's a rabbit there. Shout out to Cheeks. I don't think she's not like caring. I think she cares about what people. She is that person that cares about what people say to her that say about her online. Otherwise, she wouldn't be feuding with people. She wouldn't. And the thing is that Gypsy Rose has, an opportunity to do different things, but I don't know. I don't know.
Forward in a positive way. It's an amazing feeling when your whole world shifts. And suddenly it's not about you. It's not about anything other than the tiny little life that's inside you that you are now in charge of protecting. And that little tiny life is a baby, a little tiny human that's yours, and that you have to make sure that you protect, you love, you take care of, and all of the things that I wished I could have had when I was little.
Oh, you know what is so crazy to me is she gonna have it hard as a mom. I'm just gonna say this because people are gonna tear her apart and criticize her and everything. But at the same time, it's like she chose this life. She chose to do this thing. She could have just gotten a traditional job and not been in media. But what else? What else? I don't think she'll be able to manage. Like, she's going to need a lot of support. But hopefully between now and then, she'll, she's got a successful YouTube channel. She's doing reality TV. She's got people managing her. She might actually, do well for herself. I don't know.
Here I am getting emotional. I'm sorry. All the things that I wanted in a mother, I want to give to this baby. Knowing that I am a mother now, and I'm happy, and I just want to be a good mother for my child. I want to be everything my mother wasn't. Ken and I had a wonderful talk about the future for him and I, and we both agree that we both grew up in broken homes. I grew up without a father pretty much, and he grew up in a family where his parents got divorced, and I think we both agree that neither one of us wants our child to be in that kind of a situation. With that being said, it doesn't matter what we go through, him and I. Whatever we face, we'll face it together. Because we have a baby now. We have something that's bigger than either one of us. So whatever comes our way, whatever arguments we have, whatever.
No, Bob. So she is still in the process of divorcing Ryan Anderson, and she's now pregnant with Kent Urker, the boyfriend that she was once engaged to while in prison. That's what's going on.
Drama gets thrown at us on social media. We're gonna stick together. We're not breaking, because we are a family now.
The boyfriend.
And as unconventional as this relationship and this child may have came from, I couldn't be happier. And this is a blessing. I found my freedom in a way that I never expected. And I'm okay with that. Everything that has ever happened to me in my life suddenly doesn't matter. Because it all led me to be who I am today. And it all led me to this moment right here, right now. And that's a blessing. To say that I made it.
Ooh.
That's a success story.
Okay. And then here comes Adam McIntyre with his wonderful reactions. I love Adam McIntyre.
Hi, Muckers. Welcome.
He's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, Poe. I think it's just emotional maturity. She's just not quite there yet. You know, she's had a very traumatic childhood. Give her that. But then again, who hasn't? How many of you guys have not had traumatic childhoods and don't wind up killing your parent? Yeah, that happens. However, I don't know, man. I do wish, listen, I wish her the best. Am I okay? I'm okay. I'm all right. This damn Febreze thing is really stinking up. You know how much this thing really releases a lot. Anyways, I'm done. I'm okay. I'm all right. Okay, it's gonna be okay. And then this iPod still works. Old generation. Okay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess that's my reaction. We will see what happens. I don't, who am I to say this woman shouldn't get pregnant? Who am I to tell her you can't have babies? Who am I? I don't think it's for her. I don't know if it's a good thing, but who am I to say that she shouldn't? Because I would hate anybody telling me that I can or can't have babies. You still have your iPod? Well, there you go, girl. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down and listen to my iPod and just pretend like I'm just doing me. You said she lies. I agree with you. But I hope she does right by her child. I think everybody should be doing right by their child, right? But, I don't know. You said I'm flabbergasted, but I hope she's happy. And, a lot of what's happening with her is made for reality TV. You know that, what is it? Is it Lifetime or TLC is going to be going to her OBGYN appointments, making sure that everybody's there. This is a reality TV situation. And I just hope that in good faith that she does right by her child. And it's not like, she's going to do this, what she's going to do. I really, really hope for the sake of that baby that she does right by her child and that doesn't become a whole reality TV fiasco. It's already, you smell Netflix series coming. Well, there you go. Because let me tell you, and I told you guys this months and months ago, I said, Gypsy Rose, this is a reality TV situation. She can't just go and say, I'm going to go work at IHOP. She wasn't made to, even when she was younger, they were frauding the community. That's what they were doing with her mother. Like, this is what she did. This is how it is. Well, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Kim. I hope so too. I hope so too. A baby's good for a series. I mean, you see everybody gets pregnant and they give delivery and then they do all that and it's like a lot of money. That's a made for TV series. Keeping Up with Gypsy Rose. That's what that's going to work. Yes, I think a lot of us have reserved judgment towards her because of her past behaviors. She put it out there to see. She knew what type of a response she would get. It's mixed. I think so. I agree with you on this. I agree with you on that. You are so, you want pancakes? Shout out to Poe. Poe's like, damn, I want pancakes now. Listen, I'm there with you. And orange juice, apparently. And orange juice. Okay? Exactly. Callie W, you tell him a baby's a real life thing. So we will see. We will see. I did give it a title. Keeping Up with Gypsy Rose. This is like the Kardashian. I told you guys she was going to do this. It is what it is. Okay? You missed my compliment? I did. I'm sorry, JoJo. Sorry, the baby's good for the series. It is. Anyways, you guys, I got to head out because I got to go tend to Baby Bunny because I don't live a reality TV show. I don't get paid for that. I'm not famous for that. All right? We don't want that. We don't want that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please hit the like button. Okay? You guys have a great night. And let me shout out again, JoJo. Thank you for being a member for 9 freaking months. Thank you. Iron Rabbit, a member for 5. Iron Rabbit also gifted memberships. Thank you, Iron Rabbit. And Greg's been a member for 9 months. Thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. Yep. And babies grow up. That's true. That is true. All right, guys. I got to head out. But I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all hit the like button, please. And thank you. Bye, guys.
you.